All right. Well, welcome to PSC Sports Talk. I am Papa E. Who's this guy? Who are you?
The Maxarelli. What's up, kids?
The Maxarelli. We got some new equipment we're playing with.
Yep.
And you're right. It totally I sound like Sylvester Stallone.
Yeah, that's what I was trying to say. Got to put your condom on.
Looky there. Looky there.
Hey, you sound much better now all of a sudden.
Oh, come on now. Yeah, we're way far over this time.
Okay, well,
This one don't reach.
oh yeah, we are a couple inches over
Yeah.
compared to the thing, but it's all good.
All right. So tonight we're a little early
over.
because it's like 100-something degrees. Heat index supposed to be 109 today. Not that we're here for weather, but that's just what's going on.
Blistering here in the southern Oklahoma region.
Yeah. We're gonna stretch this out as far as we can.
Yes, we will. Yes, we will.
See, a couple of things I got is, hey, the world is down a Packer fan to this guy. That's all I'll say on that one.
Wow.
Hey, when you're a POS, you're a POS.
I will agree. I definitely will agree. I know at least one person will get that joke. Well, maybe.
Yeah, I'm sure I'll get a phone call.
So?
I'm sure. What's
But
that about?
Does that person know that they're a Packer
Probably
fan?
not. Probably not.
But you'll have to tell him.
Oh, yep.
Well, tell them. Tell them.
That's how the news will come out. Let's see. Again, blistering today. Even in the Ristorante de Frio de Casa.
It is a little warmer here.
Down here in the dungeon, you know,
Hey.
even though we got the ice cooler right here, although
But
it's
just,
not really ice cooler.
But just remember, we're cooling off for a couple of days before it gets real hot.
Oh, yeah. It's what, 95 tomorrow?
Yeah. Yeah. And I think 94 maybe the next day. But after that, we go up to 104 for like 4 days.
All right. So MLB news, not much.
Not really. Back from the break.
Yeah.
Mariners lost last night.
They before we went on air, just so you know, I looked, they were winning by 1.
Oh, heck yeah. Oh, I forgot it was a day game today. We're off tomorrow, though. So maybe we'll make some moves.
Yeah, trade deadline's coming up.
Yes, it is. Should be interesting.
Well, we do got some news. So Shohei Ohtani is being held out of pitching indefinitely for his knee injury. And I know you want him to get to Cy Young. It would have been cool if he would. But I don't think the Dodgers are ever going to let him pitch enough to get to Cy Young.
No, he's too valuable as a hitter, and he's too valuable of an arm in the postseason too. They don't want to stretch him out too much, I would think.
Yeah, just throw him in there.
Well, especially
every
when
you
have 9 effing starting pitchers that are pretty dang
well,
good.
yeah, you get that extra roster spot for him.
That too. So yeah, it really doesn't hurt him to run a 6-man rotation.
Well, is he the 7th man, or would he be the 6th man?
He's a 6-man as of right now.
I can't really think of anything. I know some stats have changed when I was doing this earlier, and it's now before today's games.
Right, and today's an afternoon kind of day.
Yep. So division leaders before today's games.
Yep.
The AL East, Tampa Bay still leading the New York Yankees by 2.
The AL Central, the White Sox are now tied with the Cleveland Indians.
They're still tied. The AL West, Texas, the Mariners did gain a game last week. They were game and a half back.
Yeah, but we got problems. After this series, we play Texas in Texas, and then after that,
it's a dome.
But after that, we play the Doyers. So we have to basically win this next series, because if not, we're going to be in trouble, because again, we play the Doyers in LA next. So
yeah, but who are you looking at facing in rotation wise for the Doyers?
I don't know. It's like a week away.
Oh, you haven't looked that far ahead?
No.
Okay. All right.
I don't even know who we face with Texas yet.
Nationally, the East, Atlanta gained a game over Philly from last week. They're up to 3 now instead of 2.
In the NL Central, the Brouhahas are still leading the Cubbies by 6. So they must have missed an extra point somewhere.
Yeah, well, I'm pretty
Maybe
sure
they went for 2.
Cubs probably lost. NL West, the Dodgers still leading Arizona by 11.5 games.
6 teams in the American League are over 500. 9 teams in the National League are over 500. So AL's catching up a little bit, but we're still pretty pathetic.
Yeah, they did go up a team.
Yeah.
And I think 2 are at 500, if I was reading it right. So there's a chance they might jump up even higher. There's a chance. All right, so wild card standings, the American League, the Yankees are in the top spot at plus 4.5 games. Cleveland's in the second spot at plus 1.5. Boston is in the last spot. And below them, you got Seattle a half game behind Boston. Baltimore is 1.5 games. I didn't go any further because then it hit like 3.5, and it's like, you know what?
Well, and those teams are all below 500 anyways, probably. So
maybe. You know, it is kind of nice, you know, with this new setup, this cord's a lot longer, and it's not like all in my way. It's just kind of in my way.
Right. Well, we still have cords all over the place, but it's all right.
It'll work.
It's working. All right, so the NL, we have the Cubbies are up by 5, followed by the Phillies up by 3.5. Pittsburgh is in the final spot, tied with Arizona. And then we have the St. Louis Cardinals minus a half game and the Miami Marlins minus a half game.
Yeah, I didn't go any further into that one because I was like, okay, that's a lot of teams.
That's good enough.
Yeah. So our MLB leaders so far, Otto Lopez still leading the league in average. He has actually dipped from 334 down to 332. And when we get to hits, not that that's a spoiler alert, but he didn't get very many.
Home runs, Kyle Schwarber from Philadelphia, and Yordan Alvarez has come to tie with 33.
Yeah, I think he was only a home run, maybe 2 home runs behind him last week.
Did he not make the All-Star game?
I thought he did.
Then why didn't he get in the home run derby?
That's different.
True.
Some guys might want to say, I don't want to mess up my swing. Because that's been a big shtick, you know, with the home run derby. You know,
for some people, I don't know. Cal Raleigh had a pretty good second half last year.
That's all he hits for is home runs. So it's not going to mess him up.
Hey, his batting average is up to 168. Okay.
Well, woohoo,
and he had a grand slam over the weekend.
He did hit a grand slam. All right. RBIs, Jordan Walker and CJ Abrams, who was on the All-Star team.
He was.
Abrams from Washington. They are tied with the RBI lead at 76.
Hits, Otto Lopez from Miami has 130.
Yeah, he only had, I think, 3 hits this last week. Let's see. Stolen bases. This one jumped up pretty big from last week. Nasim Nunez of Washington's up to 37 now. We might see a 50 stolen base guy. But we were wondering for a while if we were.
I think we will.
Bobby Witt, I think, was second with 30. So we might hit 50. 75 is going to be stretching it.
All right. So then we have Aaron Ashby still leading. Tied with Christopher Sanchez. Sonny Gray, and Chase Burns are all tied with 12. Sonny Gray came out of nowhere.
I think they were just like a game or 2 below. But you got to remember,
I love
Aaron
Sonny Gray.
Ashby is a reliever.
Oh, I know.
So that's how he's got his wins. He's not just straight pitching on a straight rotation.
No, right. Exactly.
Some games, but he also has a chance to be in there a lot more for a win. ERA leader, Jacob Mizorowski is down to 1.57. Some news on him. So they're putting him on an inning limit.
Yep.
I think he only pitched like 4 innings, maybe the last one. I don't know if it's a pitch count or if it's innings limit because of his arm fatigue, his dead arm.
So it says we have Cade Smith from Cleveland with 29.
And at strikeouts, again, Jacob Mizorowski, he's up to 173. I think he was 167 last time, so he's still getting some strikeouts.
So I did hear a stat about closers, though. The guy from San Diego, Miller,
yep,
he's pitched 45 innings this year and has like 75 strikeouts and like a .86 ERA on the year.
Okay.
They're talking about he might be traded at the deadline. Just saying.
Well, San Diego's kind of fallen off a cliff here lately. Trade deadline's coming up. And San Diego, is with a new owner now.
Right.
So is this guy going to be like, hey, salary dump and start over? Or does he keep pushing it? I mean, they're pretty far out. I would bet San Diego, maybe not all of their best players, but there'll be a little bit of salary dump.
Yeah, they may be sellers.
I mean, I don't know if Machado's got a no trade clause. You got
Tatis.
Tatis.
I don't think you get rid of
one.
I don't think you get rid of Tatis or
no.
Machado.
I think he's on a cheap deal.
Yeah, cheap yearly, but it's still a pretty big deal. There's a lot of money owed to him.
Right, but no, what I'm saying is he signed it way early in his career, like some of these young guys are doing now. So when they do hit to this point, and they're like, "Oh, I want $70 million a year," okay,
you're locked in. You're locked in, sucker.
Yeah.
Well, you had to pay off that loan. Remember?
I think that's still going in litigation. I think it is.
All right, so NBA news.
There's not much.
Hey, LeBron James hasn't signed anywhere yet.
Well, that's what I have for the news.
Well, there is a little bit more, though.
Okay. Well, LeBron, the only thing I had on here, his agent, Rich Paul,
yes,
is that his name?
Paul?
He came out and said LeBron is not going to be rushed, and not going to be rushed is in quotes, in his decision, according to his agent.
Well, that's because Powder came out the other day and said he'd really like to know where LeBron James is going so they can set the schedule for the year. Because obviously it's very important to know where LeBron James is going to be so you can set up the Christmas Day game and opening night and this other crap.
Just set the schedule.
But you need to know where LeBron is. Because,
LeBron,
he definitely wants LeBron to play on Christmas.
If his team misses out on the ratings, then he misses out on the ratings.
Well, but Powder can't have that. And I'm sure whoever of the 17 entities that the NBA uses doesn't want LeBron not to be on those days. So
hey,
they are holding off on the schedule because of LeBron.
Give it to Luka.
But what I had heard is the Heat made a post on X saying that they were having a press conference on the 27th.
They came back out and quickly
deleted it.
That was an error.
But DraftKings odds then moved to say LeBron James is going, or the odds-on favorite now supposedly is Miami, according to DraftKings.
I still think he's going to end up in Cleveland.
I think so too. Again,
because Harden can't do anything.
The basketball fan in me wants him to go to Golden State, but I think he goes to Cleveland.
Yeah, and they can't do anything with Harden until they know if they're getting LeBron.
I think they just let Harden go, to be honest with you. But
LeBron's only going to probably be a 2-year guy. He wants to get
that.
I bet he's wanting his 25 years and say, hey, I played a quarter century, which is amazing, and especially in basketball. And he's missed time, but not nearly as much time as others.
He's played more than half of his life in the NBA. Think about that. That's insane.
Yeah. And who can you think of? I mean, the way the NBA players are wham on everything, could you think of another player that ever might hit 25 years? Unless they get some kind of stem cell research after we're gone and you're able to stay alive longer.
Maybe Steph Curry. Maybe.
He didn't come out of high school, though.
True.
I mean, he could. Steph Curry's got his own exhibit in the Hall of Fame.
And he's not even a Hall of Famer.
No, he's still an active player.
It shows you how bogus the Naismith Hall of Fame is. But.
Yeah, I think that's one of the biggest shams. Just get an NBA one and make the other one just
for
college.
ABA. Globetrotters.
I think they put Globetrotters in there, don't they?
Wouldn't surprise me. It wouldn't surprise me.
I mean, I'm just assuming. I think that's all we really got for that one. So next up is going to be our NFL news. And looks like we're going to be taking our mandated, because I'm getting poked and stuff thrown at me, that we got to take our mandated break. I guess it's time for bread and water. I got to find where this is. Give me a minute, people. Just calm down.
Hey, it's a new system, okay? We're trying to get used to it.
Well, this part's not.
You didn't have to tell the fans that, okay?
Oh.
I was trying to get you an out there, buddy.
What's this one?
That's the outro. You mean you can play that now, but I mean.
Oh. All right. We'll be right back.
Sponsored by the Tishomingo Ice House in downtown Tishomingo. Phone number 580-387-5004. Call-in orders are welcome. Talk with my man Scotty for all of the latest and greatest specials and new menu items he's cooking up. Again, that's the Tishomingo Ice House at 310 West Main in Tishomingo, Oklahoma. A dive bar with a sports appeal. This commercial break is sponsored by PSC Sports and more. Check us out on Facebook at facebook.com/PSC Sports. We provide a wide variety of replica championship rings, including the brand new OKC Thunder championship rings. We also have a wide variety of OU merchandise for all you Sooners fans. Again, check us out on Facebook at facebook.com/PSC Sports. And as always, Boomer Sooner.
All right. Welcome back to PSC Sports Talk there, fellers. To the ones of the nuns, thanks for coming back. To the nuns that aren't watching, because we did go a little bit early. Appreciate you. What are we on now? Oh, yeah, NFL.
NFL.
We got some NFL news for everybody. I'll be talking like this for 3 days now. All right, let's just start it off with the ESPN layoffs. So it came out, you know, a couple big names got released.
Yeah. Bart Scott.
Oh, yeah, his name's on here because he's a big guy, but I don't consider him a big name. I don't think he's that good.
Well,
now, so
this first one, I don't know.
This first one I could do without.
I could too, because I don't know.
The way it went down, but after I read about the way it went down, I understand why ESPN had to pull Ryan Clark off air to be told that he was being let go. Which, you know, we first heard about it, it's like, man, that's pretty shitty.
Well, it's shitty regardless. I mean, if you knew you were going to fire him, why keep him around? Just fire him. If it got leaked, there's a problem. You know what I'm saying? There's a problem somewhere. You should have fired him before the show started, because they were planning on firing him that day.
Yeah, I mean,
so why not fire him before the show?
I think it was the next day.
Why not fire him before the show? I don't know.
They did pull him off air because when someone posted it on Twitter, they were like, "No, we want to tell him."
I just think it's ridiculous, though. I mean, they should have fired him before the show.
If you're letting someone go, hey, you know what? If your last day is going to be the 21st and you're an on-air personality, you really don't want them on the air.
Yeah.
Unless it's in the case of like Linda Cohn, who retired.
Right.
You know, which is different than this case.
In my opinion, Ryan Clark's mouth just kept writing checks his ass couldn't cash. His antics just, ESPN got tired of it.
Yeah, he was.
In my opinion,
I didn't think he was very good. He wasn't the reason why I watched it.
No,
I'll say that, and we'll get into that here in a little bit. So Tom Pelissero or whoever that is,
Tom Pelissero.
Yeah, he got let go. Cam Newton, which from what I was reading was more of a Stephen A. let go, because he was on First Take with Stephen A. a lot, and
right, there
was some guy that Stephen A. can't stand. And Cam Newton had him on his podcast.
Oh, Jason Whitlock, yeah.
Yeah, that guy. So this was more of a Stephen A. thing,
well,
which I find this ironic because Stephen A. came out today or yesterday.
Oh, yeah.
Blasting ESPN for letting Ryan Clark go.
Well, he didn't blast them. He
said what he was saying.
He said that he didn't have enough pull to keep Ryan Clark like he would have liked to. He said he tried to go to bat for him. He didn't have enough pull.
But he's got enough pull to let. And I know, granted, Cam Newton on screen, dude looked like a dipshit.
Well, he looked like a dipshit when he would go to a press conference.
But I'm just saying, he looked like a dipshit.
He's very flamboyant.
But he did kind of know a little bit when he was talking about.
Yes.
If he could have been just
He's much better on
Audio?
ESPN than he is on his own podcast. I'll say that.
Oh, probably because he has to be a little more controlled.
Exactly. He has to speak like a human rather than a
Aqib Talib announcer. Did you ever
about
hear
as bad? About as bad.
Oh wow.
Maybe not as bad, but pretty close.
I remember the first game when he was talking. I was like, "What the hell? Are we in like gang wars or something here?" Yeah.
Carl Ravitch, though, that's a crazy one too.
That is a big name for me.
Well, but he's again, like we were talking about off air. He's a baseball guy, and they're getting out of the baseball business.
Yeah, he was their
or the live baseball business, I should say.
He was their Baseball Tonight host, which they got rid of Baseball Tonight a few years ago. I watched Baseball Tonight a lot more than I ever watched NFL Primetime because I could watch a football game, then another 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 football game. But I can't do that with baseball. We tried doing that the other day. We watched one game, and I was like, I can't do a second ball game.
Right.
But Baseball Tonight gave you all the highlights. Carl Ravitch was great on that. I love some Carl Ravitch. So, sad to see him go. But Pat McAfee came out and he addressed the layoffs because give us a little inside information on who's getting, as he said, taking it on the shins.
Well, anytime that there's firings, he takes it on the shins. I mean, because they pay him a lot of money.
Right. And his contract is being negotiated to double from $30 million to $60 million.
He's already signed the $60 million deal.
Oh, it's already signed? Oh,
yeah.
Well, so that's already done.
But at the same time, he brings ratings to the ESPN.
Exactly. And he came out and he said, look, this is a business. I mean, and he kind of dumbed it down for some people and was like, in a business with billions of dollars, there's still a budget. Because mind you, ESPN, owned by Disney, is a $1 billion company.
But you also have to think about it too. Pat McAfee doesn't make $60 million.
No, he divvies that out to
his whole crew. And he pays his own production, all that stuff. ESPN just
airs it.
Pays for the rights to air his show. Exactly. Yes.
But Pat McAfee was right in his statement. He's glad to be an asset because he made the comment about one day he won't be an asset and eventually it's going to come to him because everybody's replaceable. But right now, his show is so insanely popular.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, you're going to pay for that. You want those viewerships. We don't have to worry about that, because our budget is like, but if you were that good on air in the direction they're going, they would have kept him.
Right. Well, and again, I think Ryan Clark, just his mouth was writing checks his ass couldn't cash. If he was Stephen A. Smith, he could continue to make stupid statements like he did, but he can't. But he's not Stephen A. Smith, so you can't continue to be who you can afford to be.
Yeah, because I think Stephen A. is the highest paid on-air talent than McAfee.
I think. Well, I don't know.
I believe it's Stephen A. And I can't stand listening to him because all he does is yell.
Well, Stephen A. Smith would be, because again, McAfee's got to pay his whole crew. And Stephen A. Smith only has to pay himself. So,
well, and I'm gonna have to Google this because I want to say I remember. I don't know if it was a total, but I want to say something about was it $100 million?
I think it was $100 million for 5. I think, and I think McAfee's was probably 60 for probably 2 would be my assumption because McAfee doesn't want to continue to sign long deals.
How long a deal did McAfee get again?
I think it was 2, but I could be wrong.
Stephen A. alone is approximated at $21 million.
Right, yeah.
And I can't stand listen to him. I used to love First Take. I like some good debates, but dude, all he does is yell and really force you to take his opinion as your own. And if he doesn't like you, Max Kellerman, he gets rid of you.
Right. Well, when people say Max Kellerman's blacker than Stephen A. Smith, that's kind of a bad deal. Even though Max Kellerman is a super gangster, not gonna lie, Max Kellerman is a gangster.
Dude, I loved it when he was on there. I would watch it more for him and to see how he would react to Stephen A. because Stephen A. treated him like shit.
Yep. No, I've always liked Max Kellerman. Again, I'm a boxing guy, and again, Max Kellerman is probably the best boxing guy out there right now.
Yeah, but he was good in debates. He knew other
No, exactly. He knows other stuff.
Because I want to say he started with Around the Horn, wasn't it him? before it went to Tony Reale?
No, I think Reale was first on Around the Horn. I'm pretty sure.
No, I think it was Kellerman.
It might have been.
Because at first, unless it was a different guy, at first it wasn't Reale. Reale, yeah, was.
I wonder whatever happened to him. I know they
probably-
took it off the air, but I haven't seen him do anything else. Not even a YouTube channel.
Well, I mean, that was a little shtick. You know, he was good at that shtick. I don't remember him
why
being
not? Why not take
sportscaster?
Why not take it onto YouTube? The same
Well, I don't
concept.
think ESPN was gonna let him have the rights.
Not to Around the Horn, but he could have called it Tony Reale's Funhouse
You're right.
and just had
Tony Reale's four-way funhouse.
yeah.
Yeah, there you go. There you go, Tony. Yo, Tony.
He might have a non-compete though as well, so it might be a minute before he can do that. Who knows?
Dun, 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 dun. Yeah, we covered all that a lot quicker than I had wrote.
Okay, so the next though, real quick, is JJ Watt got the first ever McAfee Good Guy of the Year award.
Really?
Yeah, and you know why he got that?
Was that before or after he called him out?
I think it was after
on the show.
I think it was afterwards, if I remember correctly. Because again, they kind of cold called JJ to give him the award, and again, I told you why it was. Because some guy hit JJ Watt up on Twitter and said, "Hey, I was just sitting behind you at this game. I think it was at one of the World Cup games." And you know, he's like, wish we could have had a beer or something like that. And JJ's like, "Hey, you still around? I'll meet up with you and have a beer."
Hey, good guy.
Some Australian guy. I guess they had a couple of pints. JJ said it was a really good time. So, yeah, that's how this all started.
Oh,
so
okay.
I think JJ felt like he was being made fun of. So he had to fire back at McAfee a little bit. So
yeah, because that's when McAfee came out with his stuff.
Well, yeah. Well, he'd been hinting at it kind of all week.
They kind of
he never comes out and actually says it, but he always talks about I'm getting on the shins a lot. I'm getting it on the shins a lot. Yeah. Oh, speaking of that, McAfee is releasing his album on I want to say it's August 13th. Oh, okay. 13 tracks.
Can you still go buy a CD at the store?
No, I think you got to buy it on I don't know, Spotify or whatever.
Digital, I mean,
yeah.
Like if you buy it on digital, do you own it or you're renting it and you lose your phone, you gotta.
No, you should still have the digital rights to it.
That'll be interesting. So the Kansas City Chiefs have unveiled renderings of their new $3 billion domed stadium. What do you think about a domed stadium in Kansas City?
I think it's a tragedy.
I do
first
too.
of all. Second of all, that dome might not last very long because supposedly the Chiefs are the loudest stadium in the NFL, so they may just blow the freaking roof off of that place. When they go and the home of the Chiefs, and that mother trucker might just blow right off the top.
Well, I think they all should be retractable.
I agree.
In my opinion,
I agree.
Because look, if I'm in Kansas City, if I'm in Minnesota, if I'm in Chicago, if I'm in Fudge Pucker Land, if I'm in New York, I want to play in that snow game. I want to use that advantage. Oh yeah, Detroit's another one. Forgot about them. I want to use that to my advantage. Hey, we're opening the dome. We're playing in the snow.
Yep. Or Buffalo, even. I mean.
Oh yeah, Buffalo. That's a great one. Hey, you close it when the snow comes. Their dome better be reinforced because you've seen how much.
No, they're not. They're not domed.
Are you sure?
Buffalo's not domed. No, I think they're like Jerry World. The fans are covered.
The middle's open.
Yeah,
I'm gonna have to look that up because that's one of the best parts about football. The cold weather, the snow games are the best.
Yeah, but just think if they would have had a dome with Tyreek Hill and Travis Kelce in their prime, they would have never lost a game. At home, at least. They probably didn't really lose many home games anyways, but.
Nope, you're right. It is not domed.
And they got huge buffaloes.
The canopy covers 64% of the seats.
That's not bad. So the people in the front row are the ones that get screwed. That's pretty funny.
Well, hey, if you got tickets to a Bills game and you're going in January, just as I would to a Bears game,
Well, the Bears don't play in January very often, though.
I'm just saying. Or hey, December and there's snow on the ground. You're not going to care if there's snow on your seat.
No.
Hey, I'll come help you get the snow off. You know
that was pretty cool. Hey, we'll pay you guys $20 an hour to shovel snow.
Well, most fans, if they have tickets or they're offered free tickets, would do it.
Oh yeah,
for the free ticket. Wait, you're going to give me a free ticket to come
shovel
right,
snow?
I'll be there.
Yeah.
What time? Do I need a pass? Do I get any beer for free? What about the food?
Oh, definitely no food for free. Beer, maybe, but no food, no.
Maybe a beer. They might give you a beer.
Oh, they'll give you some peanut butter and jelly, maybe.
Maybe some snow cones.
Or I should say, that was a good one.
You
Or
like that?
maybe
You
they'll
like
give
that?
you some jams. No free shout outs, though.
So yeah, that's kind of our rant. They all need the retractable, just
No,
like you have all these
exactly.
players coming out now, and the NFLPA is saying, "Hey, wait a minute, you put in real grass for the World Cup, but you won't put in real grass for the players of the NFL."
Okay, let's look at Soldier Field in December. Okay,
So
I'm
you
just saying, let's look at Soldier Field in December. Didn't they have to paint the
they-
dirt?
Well, so does Packerland.
No, Packerland has it's hybrid grass or something.
Is it hybrid now?
No, it's half and half basically. It's basically they take like the the tire grass and then they wrap it with real grass. So the grass will still grow, but like in the winter time when it really doesn't grow, you at least have some sort of a surface left. Yeah,
Okay.
it's not hybrid grass. It's called something different, but that's basically what it is.
I'm thinking that
AJ says
with the technologies out there,
AJ says it's really good grass.
they could put natural grass in all these stadiums, including the domes. That's all I'm saying.
It would be very tough to grow grass indoors. I would say that.
Hey, Arizona grows natural grass. In Arizona.
Yeah, why wouldn't you grow grass in Arizona? It's sunny all the time. Yeah, your water bill might be out of control,
There you go.
but you can grow grass in Arizona year round, bro.
All right. Dolphins and linebacker Jordan Brooks have reached a 3-year, $51 million contract.
Ex-Seahawk.
$35 million of it is guaranteed.
He did lead the league in tackles last year, by the way.
Okay. Yeah, I had not heard of him.
Yeah, again, he's a first-round draft pick from the Seahawks.
Is he one of the ones that is left after the Super Bowl win? Was he on the Super Bowl team or
I
left
think he
before?
was. He might have been on the. No, he would have been after that.
All right, so he left before the Super Bowl win.
Well, the first one, yes, he would have been. No, I think he got drafted after the first Super Bowl win. He was not on the
And
Super Bowl
before
team. He was not on this year's Super Bowl team. No,
Okay, that's
he was with Miami last year.
Okay,
Actually, I think he's been there for 3 years. I want to say, but
okay.
neither here nor there. All right, so the Panthers offensive tackle Taylor Moton sidelined indefinitely with a blood clot in his lungs. Man, you got to quit smoking that bad reefer, man.
Did you know chances are he may not play again?
With a blood clot in his lungs, probably
depending what the cause and all that is. But yeah, it said indefinitely. Kind of sad. I want to say he was their right tackle.
All right, and then we also have Cardinals offensive lineman Isaiah Adams is facing firearms charges. He's expected to be at training camp, though.
Armed or not?
I would say not armed. They probably have signs around the building where you can't bring firearms. Thank you, Gilbert Arenas. You know, I mean, if it wasn't for him, they might be able to still bring guns.
That's a good one.
You like that?
That's a good one. That's a good one. Lions. The tight end of the Detroit Lions, Laporta, too many of those in the middle there, L's and T's, has been fully cleared for camp from his surgery that he had.
Yeah, I think it was back surgery, wasn't it?
I believe so.
And they're talking about he got paid last year. Never mind. All right, so the NFL indefinitely suspends Ryan Gold, who was the director of college scouting, for violating the league's gambling policy, placing parlay bets on NFL and college games, along with providing confidential, non-public inside information about Cardinals' 2026 draft selections before they were announced. Arizona Department of Gambling is now investigating this as well.
So
we missed it in the beginning. He does work for the Arizona Cardinals, by the way.
Yeah, he works for the Cardinals, or worked. He's suspended indefinitely.
Well, he still works for them.
Well, he ain't getting paid.
How do you know he's not? How do you know it's not paid leave?
I mean,
it probably isn't. I'm just being a jerk.
How?
I just don't get it.
Think of it this way. So, Seattle Seahawks call you up, and they're like, "Yeah, well, Maxarelli, we need you be the director of our college scouting, right? Are you going to be placing bets?
Can I do that from here in Oklahoma? Or do I have to move? Is this a remote job?
Sure.
Okay,
You're the director of the Southern College Scouting. So, are you going to? I mean, because, dude, getting a job with the NFL would be cool.
Oh, my God. It would be the greatest.
All right. So are you going to risk that just by parlay bets? And then, because I was reading a little more into it. So the draft picks he was releasing, apparently, and I'm not on these DraftKings and FanDuel sites.
Right. Yet. We're working on it.
So apparently, when they're doing the draft,
yeah,
you can pick who's going to be where.
Yeah, like we did on college football.
And that's where some of these things were showing up.
Yep.
And that's like what led to him. And it's like, well, would you risk that?
It's not worth it. It's not worth it, man. It's not. I mean, because whatever they're paying you is not worth getting fired over. Because you need to be paying me. If I'm giving you that kind of information, I want millions. I want. Let me rephrase that.
You're right.
Let me rephrase that, and I'm going to drop one right now. I want fuck you money. If I'm going to do that, I want fuck you money.
Right.
To where I get caught, I'm still okay. Yeah, I might do a year or two in jail, but I got a nest egg to come out and go live in Mexico very, very comfortably for the rest of my life.
Oh, you only need like 15 grand.
I'm just saying.
So 15 grand is your number.
No, I said.
Can I write a check?
At least $1 million. At least $1 million. Seriously. Like, because again, these guys aren't getting any more. They're not even getting 100 grand to be getting this kind of shit, I don't think.
No, I mean, when you see all these college ones, what they're getting paid is not very much, hardly at all.
I mean, it's just not worth it.
You're talking a couple thousands. I mean, even what's his nuts? Dipshit Sorsby. You know,
he spent 100 grand.
Right. So
again, that means that. But again, so whoever's paying you has to be making like 500 grand.
I would say more. I would say
right
more.
To even kick you down. Yeah, because that'd be 20% right there.
Yeah, you definitely would want more.
Right. Again, it's just there's no incentive to it. There's not. And again, there are signs all over every NFL building. Do not gamble on the NFL. When are these NFL people going to get through their thick freaking heads? Don't bet on the NFL.
Well,
and as a college director of scouting, you probably shouldn't be betting on college either, really. I mean,
hey, you brought that one up.
To be honest, you probably shouldn't be betting on college either. If your job is to work with work scouting college athletes, probably shouldn't be betting on those games either.
All right, so and we don't know what the full details of the position of director of college scouting, but let's just figure out you're going to be traveling to other colleges, other places, so you got some perks. Oh, the team's paying for it. You know, just don't be stupid.
You'll probably get a nice food per diem. Probably get $100 a day for food.
Yeah, you're probably getting that.
And all you're doing is you're probably just eating In-N-Out burger anyways. So
I wouldn't be.
I'm just saying.
I wouldn't be.
I'm just saying.
Maybe for lunch.
Dick's is way better. Just saying.
You eat Dick's for lunch?
I would. I have before. Don't you remember they were one of our sponsors for a minute there?
I don't know how to.
I know you can't pivot off of this one.
No.
Because again.
So yeah, we're gonna go a lot of perks involved in this,
right?
You know, and hey, I don't know if the guy's single or not, but if you're a single guy going to college towns, dude, think of the poontang possibilities.
Depending on your age, but I mean,
well, I'm not saying to go for someone under 18.
It's at least good eye candy, if nothing else. I mean, just saying.
If you're in college, you know, most of them are 18. I'm just throwing it out there.
Yeah.
You know, I'd be like, hey, you know, I need to go look at some Florida schools for like the next 4 years. Yeah. I'm gonna be remote from Florida.
Yeah. Just actually, no. You know what? Just put me in the SEC period. Just. I'm good with that.
Hey, and you know,
because you got Texas, Oklahoma, Florida, Louisiana, Mississippi.
Louisiana. All right, carry on.
Hey, I'm just saying.
No, you're right.
They might not be able to talk very well, but I mean,
I'm just kind of going back to Farmer Fran from the Water Boy.
Right? Well, that's what I'm saying. They're coon asses down there. They talk kind of funny.
Well,
Just like the Water Boy, he talk funny too.
Did
Very quality H2O.
I thought he just had a lisp.
A little bit, but he also had a little bit of bit of Cajun. Not like
it was a lisp.
Not like the one guy.
But yeah, a lot of perks to throw away for. I mean, I bet you what he probably got paid for that was less than one of his perk dinners.
Oh no, I would say probably more than that.
Perk airline tickets?
I would say less than less
trip.
I would say less than a year's salary. Let's just put it
Well,
that
it would
way.
be
less than a year's salary.
But I bet it was about the same as much as a perk trip to go to UTEP. For example, airline ticket, hotel, food.
Well, I don't know. El Paso's kind of out in the middle of nowhere. You also got to get a rental car, mileage. I mean,
okay, but still, I mean, I bet it was less than that.
Again, it's just not worth it unless he's wrapped up. You know what I'm saying? Unless he's hemmed up, like with some, not FanDuel. Like if he's hemmed up with some mafia guys, and they switched him. I think that's what a lot of these guys that are doing this now are guys that are compromised by illegal gambling. Not FanDuel, not anything like that. I think this is literally guys that have got hemmed up with the mafia or a bookie.
Yeah, that's definitely not a.
That's not the way to go. Yes, you might be able to skirt past the FanDuel and all that kind of stuff, but man, if you get in debt to those guys, they don't mess around.
All right, so we are moving on to our AFC North preview and predictions. Oh, by the way, Seattle's losing 5-3 now. No, game's over.
Oh, awesome.
They just lost. Just so you know.
Awesome. All right, so we go in
they're below 500 now.
2-game skid going into Texas. This is this is going to be a make or break series. Seriously, if we lose this series, I don't think we make the playoffs. I'll come out and say it right now.
All right, and we have not discussed this division at all off air.
Not really. Besides, the Jets have been screwing up drafts since 1976. But
well, that's that's the Jets. We did them last week. This is the AFC North. All right, so AFC North, you got. I guess this is not in alphabetical order, but we'll do our best here. Alphabetical order: Baltimore, Cincinnati, Cleveland, Pittsburgh. If Cincinnati and Cleveland are flip-flopped, I got C's in there.
Oh, wow. Okay, so this is okay. I'm sorry, you're right. We had this conversation last week. The AFC East is actually on the East, and they call the other one the North, even though some of them are technically East, I would say, but we're not going to argue about it anymore. So I'm going to say that. All right, so wait, hold on. Who's coaching Baltimore now? I forget. Isn't it? Wasn't it Harbaugh's defensive coordinator from?
Is that
Chargers?
Monken, or did Monken go to Cleveland?
Monken went to Cleveland.
So it's not Monken. I can say
Monken.
that.
Okay.
I don't know.
I want to say it's Harbaugh's defensive coordinator. I want to say. So again, Baltimore, Buffalo, right?
No.
Baltimore,
Cincinnati, Cleveland, Pittsburgh.
All right, so Pittsburgh, I think, is the wild card out of all these ones. Like literally, like they could be 5-12, or they could be 12-5.
I agree.
They have a lot of weapons there.
But another team
Pittsburgh.
almost the same way. Cincinnati.
I think they have a better chance of being good than bad. Because Aaron,
but
here's the
if
thing.
Burrow gets hurt,
well,
he's hurt every other year? He was hurt last year.
So he's
so
he's good
if he stays with tradition,
he's good this year. He's good. But again, you have a 42-year-old quarterback.
Yeah, with Rodgers,
who again looked better at the end of last year than he did at the beginning of last year. I think he is finally completely healed from the Achilles.
Well, he had that broken arm in the middle of the season too
That he played through like a champion.
Yeah, I hate giving that guy kudos, but he's not with the Fudgepuckers no more, so it's okay.
I know. Well, again, I used to hate Aaron Rodgers until he came on McAfee, and then you know what? I began to really enjoy Aaron Rodgers. Not gonna lie.
Well, I think the Steelers said with McAfee.
I think so. I think you're right. I really do. I think you're right because he wasn't on there.
Now, from what I've been reading from different players at these mini camps and these workouts, they said it's night and day difference between Tomlin and McCarthy.
Well, again, McCarthy is a funny dude, by the way. He is and he's from Pittsburgh. Literally from his office, he can see the neighborhood he grew up in from his office window.
I guess he picked that view.
Yeah.
I guess they gave him the choice and he said, this is what I want right here.
Yep. And again, overlooking like his neighborhood that he grew up in. I mean, it's awesome.
Hey, okay. Oh, I hear myself better. It wasn't all the way up. I hope that's not the out for everything.
Well,
I talk quieter than you.
I know, but you were getting louder. So,
well, I wasn't trying. I was just like, man, I'm awfully quiet. Sorry to the ones and the nuns. We got new equipment we're playing with. It's got like knobs and buttons, and he even deleted one of the sound effects. Which button was it?
That one right there.
All right. So that one has no sound.
Oh, I need to turn the music up a little bit, I guess. I don't know. Never mind.
Yeah, see, we haven't figured all that part out. I can barely hear it. All right, so back to McCarthy. I think they have a better chance of being the 12-5 than the 5-12. But just like you said, or wait, is it 13-5 now?
No, we're at
12-5.
We're still 17.
Because McCarthy's got, I would assume I would have one. I know you would have one. A huge chip on my shoulder from flipping Jerry Jones.
Well, yeah.
And the whole Dallas thing is like, look, guys, I can't help you paid an average quarterback this much money to hinder your team this bad. And you won't pay defensive players.
I wouldn't say Dak's average quarterback. He's an above average. Oh, well, okay. He's an above average.
How many playoffs?
You wouldn't let me finish my statement.
Okay. You knew where I was thinking.
I know, but you wouldn't let me finish my statement.
My bad. Statement. My bad.
As in, he is an above average regular season quarterback.
Okay. And below average, if he makes it, playoff quarterback.
Same with Tony Romo. I mean, no different.
You're
different.
Right. Tony Romo started that curse against which team?
Seattle Seahawks.
Yeah. On what play?
Fumble Rooski.
I thought it was it was an extra point or field goal miss.
Fumble Rooski.
Oh well, they didn't do it on purpose, but you can call it.
Well, you never know. You never know. It was Tony.
You're right.
Maybe Tony was calling his own plays.
An interception.
That too.
I think.
All right. So
McCarthy's got that chip on his shoulder.
Back to NFC North, right? But again, you're rolling out there with a 40-plus-year-old quarterback. I don't know if he's 42, 43.
They added some beef on their lines.
They did. You still have DK Metcalf. I mean,
they do have him, and
he also disappears from time to time.
But maybe they're going to give him Adderall during the games and not tell him.
That's against the league substance abuse policy, sir.
Well, he can get a script, and then they just actually give him his pills right before the game.
I don't know how long it takes to clear your system.
Well, give it to him that morning.
I don't know. I agree with you though. He needs something. He needs something to focus because he loses focus, and when once he loses focus, he.
And they got that running. Where didn't they? They were the ones who signed that running back, weren't they?
Rico Dowdle, I think. Didn't they sign Rico Dowdle?
No, not Dowdle. That's not who I'm thinking of.
Okay.
Oh, maybe it was Tampa Bay. Maybe Tampa Bay signed the guy that was in Pittsburgh.
Oh, Najee Harris. No, he's still unsigned.
Not Najee. Najee went to San Diego last year. God, who is that running back? Damn it. Okay, no, he is in Tampa Bay. My bad.
And then they still have Mount Washington, too. And they've got Freiermuth. They have good pieces on offense. Their defense is getting a little old in the tooth, obviously.
Yeah, but their defense is still pretty solid.
Well, they're getting old in the tooth, though. I mean, TJ Watt's another year older. Cam Hayward's coming back for another year. But again, so I think Baltimore wins this division, though. I do. Actually, no.
You think Baltimore? We were just talking about Pittsburgh.
I know, but I was trying to get off of Pittsburgh.
Okay, all right. So there's a Pittsburgh deal. Let's talk Baltimore. I think they're going to be not 500. I would say 500 if they have even games.
Talk about chip on your shoulder though. Lamar Jackson being said he's the 68th best player in the league.
Oh, you did find out it was 68?
Actually, I think it was 63 though. But
you said you were going to find out from last time.
Regardless, he is supposedly okay. Again, he's not the 60 whatever best player in the league. It doesn't matter. But he's Lamar Jackson.
They
don't
have Harbaugh, and I think that's going to affect them more than people think.
But they still have King Henry too, though.
You're right, they do. But I think Harbaugh not being there is really going to affect them. I think
it could affect them for the better.
I think they're going to be 9-8. To be honest,
I think it could affect them for the better. I think the message there was stale, and I think that's why it came down to what it did.
If reports are true of Lamar getting that preferential treatment or whatever,
I heard something about that today or yesterday.
If they take that away, how's Lamar going to react to that?
Well, he better react to it much better than he did.
I don't think he'll react to it very well on the field.
Suck it, Lamar. Go to bed earlier.
I got a hammy, coach. I can't play the next 3 months.
Oh well.
I see Baltimore 9-8. In all honesty. All right, let's.
I don't know.
Let's get to the worst one in the division that we're probably both thinking.
Oh yeah, I mean Cleveland's a cellar dweller here. I would say 5-12.
Does it even matter who their quarterback is?
Well, it's gonna be Groper Cleveland.
You think so?
Bro, they owe him like another $100 million still.
I thought this is his last year in the contract.
Okay, so they still probably owe him $100 million then. Okay, 50, whatever. Groper Cleveland will start the year at quarterback for Cleveland.
I believe you are correct.
I'm not saying he's going to finish the year as quarterback.
I believe you're correct. He will be this opening week starter.
Yep.
I believe Shedeur is going to take over, whether it's by torn Achilles or something stupid that he does,
or another TikTok dance that he did, maybe,
or just that he's not very good because who does Cleveland have on their team?
Shedeur Sanders.
Okay, that's a quarterback.
Dylan Gabriel.
Who?
That's another quarterback. That's the guy that got drafted before Shedeur.
Okay, so they got 3 quarterbacks.
Yeah. They got Gerard Verse.
Oh, okay, you're right. They do. They got rid of Myles Garrett. Verse will be good, but
he's not Myles Garrett.
You're right. I think they end up with 4 wins or less.
I would say so. I would agree. And
it's not going to matter who their quarterback is, unless someone quarterback comes out and just like, you guys was wrong about me the whole time, and you got Dion in the stands going, I told you so, bitches.
No, Dion's going to be busy losing with Colorado.
Well, that's on Saturdays. He could fly for Sundays.
No, he's got to watch film.
He's got assistant coaches for that, sir.
He's got some good assistant coaches, too.
All right, so then that leaves us with the Cincinnati Bungles/Bengals. Which team will it be this year?
I think they're going to be good. But I think that every year because, again, you have top 5 quarterback.
If healthy.
Top 5 quarterback. We can't throw if healthy in there. I mean, this is football. There's always going to be injuries. You got a top 5 quarterback. You have 2 top 15 wide receivers.
I think they got the best 1-2 combo punch out there.
I don't know.
For wide receivers?
I don't know about that.
All right. Who do you think is better than the Bengals?
Puka and Devontae.
Nah, I'll give you the Puka part, but Devontae, he's another year older.
And he still catches touchdowns in the red zone whenever you throw him the ball. Just saying.
I would say
you also have
Bengals have the top 2 receivers.
Hey, you also have Seattle, Cooper Kupp and Jackson Smith and Jigba.
I thought Cooper was their slot.
Well, okay, then fine. Rasheem Shaheed.
Oh, I forgot they had him.
Actually, I don't even know if we have him anymore, to be honest with you. I think he might have got I think that might have been a Super Bowl casualty, by the way.
I think Cincinnati ends up
winning the division.
10 wins.
They win the division. I'm not putting a win total on it. They win the division.
You think they're going to win the division?
Yep.
I mean, they did put some stuff in the defense.
I think Pittsburgh finishes second, and I think Baltimore finishes third. And, Lamar Jackson does not finish the year at quarterback.
They're going to switch into wide receiver?
No. He's going to back up King Henry at running back.
Oh, okay. And he might.
No, that's my prediction. I don't think he finishes the year at quarterback. And I think they finish third. Possibly a playoff spot still because the AFC is kind of weak.
Right.
But I say they're in third. So I'm going to say Cincinnati, Pittsburgh, Baltimore, Cleveland. I'm not going to put any wins on it. We'll do a podcast of wins throughout the
I think Cincinnati ends up with at least 10, barring a Burrow incident.
Burrow's not playing 17 games. I'll agree with you on that. If he does play
But
17 games, they definitely
I really think Pittsburgh could win this division.
Here's what I'll say. If Joe Burrow plays 17 games, they definitely win the division.
Okay.
I'll throw this one out there too.
What if they win the division before week 14 and they don't have to play him week 18? Yeah, week 18.
Doesn't really matter at that point. They still won the division. I would also venture to say, I'll say this then. If Aaron Rodgers plays 17 games, Pittsburgh finishes above 500. Which could be playoff contention. That could be wild card at that point.
So Cincinnati, if they don't make the playoffs,
yeah,
isn't Zach Taylor their coach?
I think he's fired.
You knew where I was going.
Yeah, well, as soon as you said, isn't Zach Taylor their coach? Yeah, he deserves to be fired at that point.
Because he's every other coach in this division is a first-year coach for that team. Because McCarthy's.
Oh yeah.
I think it's going to be Pittsburgh, Cincinnati, Baltimore, then Cleveland. I don't see a scenario where Cleveland.
All right, so let's get back to it then. Okay, you're right. We should go. So what do you? Okay, so you said Pittsburgh wins.
I think Pittsburgh wins
at what 12-5.
I'm thinking minimum 12 wins. But again, there is that chance, just like with Cincinnati. But I'm going to say Pittsburgh, then Cincy, then Baltimore, then Cleveland.
Yeah, Cleveland's not getting out of the cellar.
Because don't they have a first-year coach too?
Yeah, Todd Monken.
Oh, yeah, we talked about that. Yeah, I just said that too.
You did.
Yeah.
Okay. Does Derrick Henry rush for more than 1,000 yards this year?
Yes. He's going to have to.
More than 1,500? I know, that's a big ask. I know, I jumped real high on the next one.
No, because I know where you're going.
He's not getting 2,000. See, here's another thing, though. If Derrick Henry rushes for 1,500 yards, they win the division. Because that tells me that they've got leads and they're just milking the clock. But I don't think he's got 1,500 on those tires left. I don't think he's got it on the tires.
I would not put it past King Henry. I would not put it past him. I can't foresee it. But if Lamar gets hurt, and I'm just saying, if Lamar gets hurt and they do more, then yeah, he's going to get more than 1,500.
Would you draft Derrick Henry in fantasy?
As old as he is now? Like this year in fantasy?
That's what I'm saying.
In first round?
I didn't say first round. I just said, would you draft him?
If he is available at the opportune time, yes, I would take him.
Okay, so second round then. Not first round. He's definitely not a first round pick.
Probably third.
I don't think in a league that we would be in, I don't think he'll be there in the third round. Because depending on where I draft, I would probably take him in the second round. If I'm on the downside of the second round.
Right. Well, it's usually a snake.
Well, that's what I'm saying. So if I'm on the downside of the second round, I'd probably take him and then get some,
Yeah, because I always look wide receiver or quarterback first. Those are usually one of my first two. Then I hit running back.
Well, it's just
and I do that because of James Conner, David Johnson, Le'Veon Bell, guys I've drafted in the first round and just
Oh,
hurt, held out,
hey,
whatever.
I had the number 1 pick. It took Christian McCaffrey.
Oh yeah, and then yeah.
And then week 1.
Well, no,
Gonzo.
You didn't take him. You traded for him.
Who did I trade for? Well, I traded Jamar Chase.
Yeah.
Wasn't it Jamar Chase?
Yeah.
I think it was Jamar Chase.
Yeah, I learned I'm not taking a running back in the first round.
I'm not taking McCaffrey ever again.
The second round.
Not ever taking McCaffrey.
I wouldn't. No. And now he's a year older. After all that Achilles crap, no, there ain't no way I would do it. Third round would probably be the earliest I would look at him.
I wouldn't even look at him that early.
We'll check you later, sir.
The man.
Hey, don't throw your elbow out on that Wii golf.
Hey, you better show him who's boss.
Put a brace on.
All right. So then I guess, okay, so let's talk a little bit more here. So
that's what we do. We talk.
No. So again, Aaron Rodgers, 17 games. I think they have a chance to win the division.
Yeah, top 2, like I said, Pittsburgh, then Cincy. The way I think it'll go. You got Rodgers who said, didn't he say this is it?
He did say this is it. And I think the only reason he came back is because of McCarthy. I think that if they would have kept Tomlin, he would have left.
He might have came back for Tomlin, but if they would have got a brand new, never been a head coach, he'd have been whooshes.
Yep. Well, him and McCarthy had it was a little rocky on the way out with McCarthy. You got to remember. I think Aaron did get a very large egotistical head around that time. Well, because of McCarthy though too. McCarthy made Aaron Rodgers. Let's be honest.
You're right.
Don't get me wrong. Aaron Rodgers is Aaron Rodgers, and he's probably one of the best throwers.
Aaron Rodgers figured it out and clicked with McCarthy.
And that's another thing is he knows that offense like the back of his hand.
Is it going to be the same?
I don't think he changed it. I don't think he changed it.
You don't think they changed it at all?
Well, you don't think he'll just go back to what Aaron did well before because he knows what Aaron can do?
Well, I think some of it, yes. Some of it, yes.
Well, because, again, the year that they lost in the NFC Championship game to the Seahawks, Aaron Rodgers was compromised in that game. Like, coming into that game, he was compromised. He wasn't the same Aaron Rodgers that he'd been throughout his career. He had a hurt knee coming into that game. So they ran him out of shotgun a lot and tried to keep him clean. I think McCarthy may do the same thing. Just set him back there in shotgun and just let him just be Aaron Rodgers. He can still throw the ball. I mean,
and as we saw, he'll still scramble.
I don't think he can scramble like he used to, though. He had one.
I'm not saying all the time.
Hey, he had one touchdown run last year where he looked pretty decent when he got out of the pocket. He did.
Put it this way: at his age of 42, I think that's what he is.
I think you're right.
And Peyton Manning at the age of 25, Aaron is going to scramble better than Peyton Manning at age 25.
Speaking of fast guys at certain ages, I don't know his age. I don't remember. But did I tell you like 2 years ago, Pac-Man Jones in jeans ran a 4.6?
No. Too bad he can't keep out of trouble.
Well, he's out of the league.
Well, still,
and he's still getting in trouble. I know, but still, in jeans,
he can play in the UFL.
In jeans, ran a 4.6.
Yeah, that's crazy,
right?
And he used to play for the Bengals. And hey, way to tie that in with the whole AFC North.
See,
good job, buddy.
That's what I do.
You didn't even know that.
That's what I remember him playing for the Bengals. Of course, he played for the Bengals after he got in trouble a couple of times. He played with Vontez Burfict. Come on now.
I thought he was with Bengals first, then Titans, or did it go Titans, then?
I think it was Titans Bengals. He played with Burkhead. I know that.
Yeah.
One of the biggest cheap shotters ever in the league.
That's pretty much our AFC North preview predictions.
Yeah.
Okay. Hold on.
We went like 45 though.
Let's do this.
Okay.
Who do you think is going to end up being the AFC North, and then just the North Division MVP?
Joe Burrow.
I would,
or Jamar Chase.
Ooh,
via Joe Burrow.
Well, they still got Flacco, don't they?
Behind him?
Yeah,
I think they do.
I think they do.
I thought Flacco was in Cleveland.
Yeah, they traded him to Cincinnati last year when Burrow missed half the year. You don't remember that?
I don't remember Flacco being there, but okay.
Flacco was with Cleveland.
Hey, Flacco can still toss the pigskin too.
I think it's going to be Jamar Chase.
It could be Jamar Chase
because I don't see it going to be Lamar.
I would pick him number one.
I think with Lamar, with the brand new first-time head coach, because if we can't think of his name, he's got to be. There's going to be friction and learning and
so
FUs.
To any of the ones and the nuns, by the way, if you would like to get into our fantasy football league this year, all you have to do to at least get a chance is to comment on this video. And we will see what we can do to accommodate you to get you into the league.
I'm glad I'm not the commissioner. I'm not running the league.
Who is Bobby?
Bobby does it. And Bobby only lets in like 10 people, maybe.
I know. But at the same time, never mind. We can talk about this off air. I'm more just trying to get people to comment and,
Yeah, well, there's no one watching that's going to comment right now.
Well, they can comment after the fact, and we can see it on YouTube.
No, but we are back up to 105 subscribers. So I paid a little visit to who I thought it was. And
why do they unsubscribe?
Look, all I'm going to say is a mutual agreement was reached. They resubscribed, and there was no need for the bat to meet the knee. That's all I'm saying.
Okay, you'll have to tell me about this off air.
Yeah,
I didn't know you figured it out.
Yeah, you don't remember me flying to Florida last weekend? Yeah, you unsubscribe, we will find you.
So Derek Jeter unsubscribed?
Oh no, I couldn't do that to Derek Jeter.
Well, I'm glad. I would have had it.
No,
I first of all, second of all,
if Derek Jeter would have answered the door, I'd have been like, "You signed my bat, sir."
Right. I was gonna say, if you went to go see Derek Jeter without me, that's bumped up, man.
Dude, it was low key. It's one of those, hey, no digital. I can't. It's like, dude, deuces. I'll see you in 2 days. You know, it's all you need to do. Plausible deniability.
Right.
All right, to the ones and the nuns, we've got to take another mandated by the Ristorante de Frio de Casa commercial break. Come right back. We've got, I think we're on pro wrestling now.
We are pro wrestling. We got some more. We have pro wrestling to talk about.
We got pro wrestling coming up.
Yeah, buddy.
Sponsored by the Ice House in downtown Tishomingo. Come by Friday nights to dance and sing the night away with DJ Sierra for Sierra Oki from 9 to close. Who do you love to sing? Is it Guns N' Roses, You Could Be Mine? Or is it Johnny Gill, My? Or John Morrison, You Don't Care Enough for Me to Cry? Sierra has it all. Come down to the Ice House Friday nights, where it's always a good time. This commercial break is sponsored by PSC Sports and more. Check us out on Facebook at facebook.com/PSC Sports. We provide a wide variety of replica championship rings, including the brand new OKC Thunder championship rings. We also have a wide variety of OU merchandise for all you Sooners fans. Again, check us out on Facebook at facebook.com/PSC Sports. And as always, Boomer Sooner. Sponsored by the Tishomingo Ice House in downtown Tishomingo. Phone number 580-387-5004. Call-in orders are welcome. Talk with my man Scotty for all of the latest and greatest specials and new menu items he's cooking up. Again, that's the Tishomingo Ice House at 310 West Main in Tishomingo, Oklahoma. A dive bar with a sports appeal.
All right, we are back. BACK back.
Did you see that?
Not the front door, the back door. I'm sorry, what was that?
Did you see that?
Well, I saw something. It looked like you tripped over your own 2 feet, is what I saw. But
dude, they got booby traps set up here.
You said booty traps?
No.
Booty traps?
No, this is Sausage Fest Central.
I know, but no booty traps?
Yeah, be careful. There are booby traps.
Booty traps.
Ristorante de Frio de Casa Dungeon.
No.
Well, there was. That floor mat got me.
What?
Did that say what?
Yeah.
All right, we got to figure out how to make those louder, which we will. We will. And hey, again, to the ones and the nuns, this is just a new dealie. Yeah, we'll figure it out. All right, so over the weekend, there was a WWE Saturday Night's main event. Actually, was a pretty dang good show overall.
Well,
I said overall.
Yeah. No. The celebrity spots were the best, in my opinion. But we'll talk about those as we go.
So opening the show, to me, probably the most boring, worst match out there.
Because again, we both have a disliking for. I'm gonna. Oh, here comes one. Sorry, here comes one. Fuck that trick. Fuck that trick.
Okay, look, I think it's whoop that trick.
Fuck that trick.
But, dude, Trick Williams.
I just can't get into him, dude.
He's an amazing looking dude. He's a big cut
trucker. Mother trucker.
Big guy. You know, and he's
a wide receiver in college too, by the way.
Dude, he's a tall mofo.
But
he's got Booker T legs and arms, dude. It's almost like is it Booker T's kid.
But see, that's what I don't like about him. Is he is too much like Booker T. And I was never a huge Booker T moveset guy. And all he does is like Booker T moveset. And I just don't like it. Because also, he doesn't do it well. Like, he tries to do all the Booker T stuff, but he doesn't do it well. No. He misses like half of his shtick. I don't know. As I've mentioned many times on this podcast, I can't get into Trick Williams.
But he is definitely over in a
like a mug, dude.
He's over in a certain demographic.
Mug. Yeah. No, I think it's all demographics, bro. I really do. I think we are the minority in this. I really do. I think we're the minority.
Yeah.
Because I don't know. So with wrestling, I'm beginning to feel like I'm the old man yelling at the clouds, or the get off my lawn guy with wrestling.
Yeah, because you're still used to some of the old stuff because you didn't watch for like 10 years.
I know, and that's yeah.
So again, whooped that trick, whooped Laredo Kid's trick.
And again, I've never heard of Laredo Kid either. So
I think he's a AAA guy. I'll just say this: I don't remember the match. I know it was on. Oh well.
Right. Well, because again, Trick was on, so we stopped paying attention.
All right. Oh, the next one, the blonde.
Pretty decent match.
Fatal Influence defeated Bree and Paige to win the women's tag team championship.
Even though we have no idea who Fatal Influence is.
That's where that one blonde was.
I know, but we have no idea who they were.
Was that a cowgirl getup she was wearing?
I don't know what. I didn't like
a Western.
I didn't like their getup. I'll say that. I didn't like their getup.
Oh, okay.
Well, okay, but if it was a cow, if it was a cowgirl getup, then why did you have like Paisleys on it? Make it all black. You know what I'm saying? But no, it was
definitely on the hotometer.
Whoop that trick.
Bleacher Report gave this grade a B. This actually was a good match.
It was a good match for a female match. Yeah, it was pretty good.
It was a good match. It had to be coming for Bree and Paige.
I was gonna say
to lose the belts.
Paige,
Bree and Nikki were only signed to like a short term.
I was gonna say Paige needs to become a singles wrestler again.
Yeah.
Bree needs to go away.
Yeah, I would so much rather watch Nikki over Bree.
I don't want to watch either of them, bro. I don't.
Yeah, well, Nikki's got a run coming to finish her contract whenever she's healed, if cleared.
Oh, whoop that trick.
Now, this next one
was absolutely amazing.
And overall, the whole overall match during this time frame of a match compared to any other time frame of a match it stole the show.
Okay, but if you actually watch this, Danhausen is really not that great of a wrestler, bro.
He's very limited in his skill set.
He's not very athletic at all. Like he tries to run, but he's like jogging, and he's supposed to be running.
That's probably part of his shtick. That part's probably part of his shtick.
It may be, and we might have to see Danhausen wrestle more to realize
as
that.
I've told you, AEW didn't use this guy for like literally 2 years. Did not wrestle after he broke his leg, so he was cleared. Didn't wrestle for like 2 years.
And I will say, he needs to find another catchphrase too, because you can't say "you are cursed" all the time, because then you're supposed to be cursing somebody every time you say that.
But he keeps saying it to the same people.
Yeah, but you've already cursed them. Why do you have to keep reminding them? They already know they're cursed.
Well,
because he pulled a "you are cursed" like 5 times. I get you're trying to get fan interaction.
He's reinforcing the curse.
I get you're trying to get crowd interaction. I get that, because Danhausen is probably, for a mid-carder, he's probably the most over right now.
Dude, this guy doesn't even have to wrestle.
No, he doesn't.
He's that far over. Dude, he didn't even wrestle, and he moved up to the #1 in merchandise sales.
Right.
His debut week.
Well, but his merch is awesome, too. His merch is pretty cool looking.
But he doesn't have to wrestle.
No, he doesn't. He doesn't.
He doesn't need a belt. It is WWE. E is for not Eric. I know you all thought it was, but it's entertainment. This guy entertains.
He's amazing. He's absolutely amazing.
The fans love him wherever he goes, dude. That little thing he did in WWE headquarters on YouTube that we saw. Dude,
so funny.
That was hilarious.
So funny.
The dude is hilarious. It's stupid funny. It's hilarious.
Yes. Again, just Google it. It's Danhausen, or not Google it. Look it up on YouTube. It's about it's only like a 3.5, 4-minute clip, but it's him walking around the WWE campus.
He like looked at like under the John or something. Oh, that's a big guy. Or something.
It was amazing. He goes into the
everything.
booking room and he tries to like move all the stuff around in the booking room. No, Danhausen should be here. I don't know.
Dude is great.
Again, definitely worth a watch.
The match was okay.
JD McDonough does have a big head, by the way. A very big head.
He has a small body.
Okay, is that what it is?
That's what it is. But everything about this match was entertaining. And the cloning machine, when the cloning machine came out and he put the stuffed black cat in the cloning machine.
Well, what's funny is when I first heard about the Saturday Night's Main Event. Okay, gotcha.
Which one? Left or right?
Okay,
this
your
one?
side.
All right. Pause us. We got to get. We're being attacked in the dungeon.
All right, so I'll keep talking here real quick. So, again, J.D. McDonough has a small body and a big head. But the match starts off with Danhausen, of course, driving his cool Danhausen car. Then that? Oh no, I'm good for now. We've moved up to an extreme heat warning, brother. Extreme. I'm trying to get my light too.
I see tater tot. I see tater tot.
I see pizzas.
Hold on, I don't know.
Hold on.
Are these ribs? Oh no, look, that's bread.
Pizza. I'm telling you, all there is here is pizza and tater tots. Sorry for the inconvenience here. We are at the Restaurante de Frio de Casa, and they do have to run a restaurant as well as host our amazing podcast. So So, unfortunately, by the way, fans, they are out of mozzarella sticks here at the Restaurante de Fiore de Costa. So, if you really wanted mozzarella sticks, you can't come in and get them now. Also, the Chinese feast that we were supposed to have this
and
week.
we were worried about trying to spread time out. So, thank you, Sierra, for having to get mozzarella sticks.
All right, so back to the Danhausen match, though.
Okay.
So, he comes down in the Danhausen car. It goes
Isn't that
on.
awesome. Isn't the Danhausen mobile just?
But again,
I think of Scooby Doo every time I see that.
So again, before I watched this, I listened to the recap from a English guy, right? And he's like, I don't know who this Carl Anthony Towns guy is. I'm assuming his nickname is Cat because he puts a cat in the thing and he comes out as Carl Anthony Towns.
See, last time with the cloning machine, he didn't put anything in. Just
I think he put himself in, didn't he? I thought he put himself in last time, and he came out with all the Danhausens. But it doesn't matter.
Okay, it definitely wasn't a stuffed cat.
All right, no, this time it was a stuffed cat.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. This time it was
right. So Carl Anthony Towns comes out. Well, actually, before that though, and I didn't catch how the Mini-Hausens got. Well, they pulled out a table, and there was a Mini-Hausen on the table.
Yep, there was another Mini-Hausen.
And then like 4 other Mini-Hausen showed up.
Yep.
And
which, by the way, this match was no disqualification.
Of course. Well,
it's not AEW where anything goes no matter what.
Thank you. You took the words right out of my mouth. But again, the Mini-Hausens were beaten up on Dirty Dom and JD McDonough. But then again, Danhausen, I think that's when Danhausen ran up the ramp, if I remember right, to put the cat in the machine. And again, Carl Anthony Towns comes out, literally hops up on the apron.
Dude,
and then
no, he didn't hop. Did you not see it? He stepped.
Oh, he stepped up on the apron? Okay.
He stepped.
And then
he didn't hop.
And then
did not hop.
And then literally stepped over the top rope.
He didn't have to do like the Undertaker or Andre the Giant where they have to push the rope down and step over, he just looped right over it.
That's what Jim Cornette said today. Or because again, I was listening to Jim Cornette's show today, and he was like, all right, so if who's the long hair, super buff, tall guy,
Drew McIntyre?
Yes. They're like, if Drew McIntyre is 6'9", they're like Carl Anthony Towns is 7'9". There's no way. You know what I'm saying?
That rope, he just stepped
and again,
right over it.
Carl Anthony Towns, cool as shit.
Dude,
wrestling wise, he was cool as shit in the ring.
He was, calm, cool, collected. He got in there and, that power bomb he gave to McDonough.
Oh, no, chokeslam.
Oh, my bad. Chokeslam that he gave to McDonough.
Great.
Dude, awesome.
Very good.
And then Dirty Dom
took a great one, too,
He stole that chokeslam through the table.
Amazingly.
Yeah.
And then
he just goes to the corner.
Right, and then just chills out, cools out.
And he just chills back on the ropes like,
yeah,
do your deal, buddy. Do your deal.
I'm better than Kevin Nash. I'm a better heel than Kevin Nash.
Dude, and the smoke was still coming out, and the crowd was, they knew, they could see who it was somehow.
Yeah.
I couldn't tell right away, but then it come out, I'm like, dude, that's Cat.
And then, again, he just, after he choke slams McDonough and Dirty Dom through the table, just goes in the corner, puts the 5 up, or puts a high 5 up. Oh, that was another funny part. We'll have to talk about that in a minute.
After
but he stood in the corner. He was
the Triple D, which they're now calling Danhausen's finishing move the Triple D.
Danhausen Death Driver.
Yeah, they've been, so he's changed it, but it's a lot better than some of these other flipping finishers out there.
It is. But then Danhausen gets a win.
Post-match celebration.
They're high-fiving, and then the midgets.
Cat's up here.
The midgets want a high five, but they can't get up the cat, so he has to bring it down to their level.
Reach jumping.
It was great. Again, great spot by Cat. I do not agree with this whatsoever. A C+?
Okay, you got to finish reading this. They gave the match. This is Bleacher Report. Gave the match a C+. Entertainment.
Oh yeah.
They gave it an A+.
Oh yeah. This is the most entertaining thing on the show. One of the most entertaining things I've seen in wrestling show in a while, actually.
Dude, yeah.
Wait.
Match wasn't super long.
Since
Dan
the last
Housen got
Dan
his
has a
ass
match.
whipped for the most part by both of these guys. I can't wait till he gets his on Live.
Yeah, she's a dirty. Yeah. I don't really like her anymore.
So Lyra defeated
Lyra.
Bailey.
Lyra back here, yeah.
Bleacher Report gave this match a B grade. Lyra broke her nose like first couple minutes, blood everywhere.
Okay, so you think that was a shoot?
That was definitely real, dude.
Okay, you think she meant to break her nose is what I'm saying.
No, she didn't mean to break her nose, but she definitely took the elbow.
She missed bad then.
Yeah, she definitely, yeah.
Let me say this. I love Lyra. You know what I'm saying? She's one of my favorite girls.
Right.
I don't like this character at all. I don't.
Yeah, but if you look at it,
don't.
The heels, when a female in WWE goes from a face to a heel, those women, they're like either a psycho or dark and demented.
Yeah, I don't like that.
And that's I don't know why they limit it to them for that, but it's like, dude, they just can't. Well, then again, if you try just to be a badass like Rhea, dude, everybody loves Rhea for being she's just a badass.
But why can't they do? Lyra misses too many spots though. I don't know. But rumors
it's easier to get over as a heel than a face.
Oh yeah, it definitely is.
Look at Dirty Dom.
Yeah.
Dirty Dom.
Well, yeah, Dirty Dom is so over. Rumor has it though, Bailey's
Chicken tendies.
Rumor has it she's done.
Who?
There's been rumors around the campfire. Bailey's done.
Well, you said that, and I started looking it up. There are rumors out there that her contract is up at the end of the year,
and they're gonna ask her to take a 50.
Well, if they do, she'll leave.
Yeah.
And one of her best friends in real life, Mercedes Moné,
is in
AEW.
Yes,
which I can't stand her.
Yeah, see, I listened to like a 30-minute video on her today too. I don't know her by face. I don't. I just again listen to what the dude was talking about today. I guess she's been a heel so long and she's so good at it that the guy,
They just keep her that way.
But the guy that was talking about her was like, I just can't like her. Like I can't. I've rooted against her for so long. I just can't get into the
rooting
character.
Against her. I have to keep rooting against her.
Yeah, I just can't get into the character is what he was saying. But a pretty good match though. It really was.
No, Bailey puts on good matches, but Bailey's also been there 10 years. And like you said, TKO in the world of business, according to Pat McAfee, they make billions of dollars and hard decisions need to be made.
Yeah, like getting rid of the New Day.
They are pushing younger talent.
They need to, though.
And you can't push the younger talent
without getting rid of older talent.
There.
No, I agree.
Keep a few veterans.
Well,
a few.
But look at your whole world championship. There's no young. Oh, there's one young guy in there. One.
Who's young who's young? He's not going for a world championship.
He will be
one day.
WrestleMania. Yeah, well, yes, he will. Actually, yes, he will. They owe him a world title match.
Well, at some point, we're gonna forget about that for now. But because in the current championship,
all old fucks. Excuse me.
Yeah,
my bad.
I think Gunther might be the youngest of them at like 36 or something.
Yeah, because Punk's 48.
Is he 48? I thought he was 46. You could be right.
Might have been 47, but he's old. He's not much younger than we are.
Yeah, because he's a couple years younger than me, because he went to school around the area.
Cody's probably 33.
No, Cody's older. Cody's damn near 40.
Cody and Punk are the same age?
No. Punk is pushing 50.
Oh, 40. I'm sorry. Yeah. Okay. Sorry.
Sami Zayn's pushing 40.
Yeah.
Gunther's but these guys 40. Can still go. Yeah, Gunther, I think, is the youngest of them. Which, by the way,
best heel in the business. Well, that's tough.
Best what?
Best heel in the business.
Gunther?
Yeah. As playing a heel. Because Dirty Dom plays a heel, but he's a face. He is a face heel.
Yeah.
Because he's so over.
No, he's a cheesy heel.
Yeah.
When he first went to prison, and they were basically they said, "Bitch, you didn't go to prison. You went to county jail for 6 hours." And you don't remember all that, dude?
No,
with the whole he went to jail and
I
everything.
think that was right before I started.
I hardened up in jail. He came out with a bandana over his mouth. And I went to jail. I had some hard proving to do, hard lessons in life. And basically, I forgot who it was. Like, bitch, you went to jail for 6 hours in a county jail.
Titties.
Yeah, he did.
Okay,
He
so
didn't get no
a heel-
titties in there.
A heel cannot do that commercial. You know what I'm saying?
Hey,
like
the
a
only
true heel
reason they
can't do
did
that
it is
commercial.
because I said, hey, dude, that UFC guy looks like that WWE guy.
Well, that's funny.
Next thing I know, I say that. My smartphone must have heard me say that and sent it to Triple H, because we're on a timely basis of communication. And he saw it and said, dude, great idea.
No, I think it was really literally kind of the other way around. I think is once people, well, the same thing as what happened with you is people saw 250, saw Diego Lopez, and we're like, wait, that motherfucker looks like Dirty Dom.
I don't give a fuck who that Diego guy is, but he looks like Dirty Dom. People know who Dirty Dom is.
Right?
All right, so back to the last match of the night. It is Cody Rhodes, the American Nightmare.
By the way, before you talk about this, I like this at a Saturday night's main event.
The tag.
A preview of the main event.
This was.
Or you know what I'm saying? A preview of the main event with another match.
And you know what? It had a stipulation. The stipulation was if Zayn and Gunther win,
right?
It's a 4-way match between all 4 of these guys at SummerSlam. But if they lose, it's Cody versus Punk 1-on-1.
But storyline wise, Cody and Punk had the advantage in this one. They're kind of like they're like buddy. You know what I'm saying?
No, because my prediction came true because of this.
But they're kind of buddy. Sammy and Gunther hate each other. That is a feud.
Oh no, because you know why, right? Who ended Gunther's longest ever intercontinental run?
Was that Sami Zayn?
Sami Zayn.
Really? Okay, I didn't know.
And
that.
there was something else that Sammy did to end something for Gunther. Yeah. Sammy did that.
So that's kind of a long rivalry then.
Yeah, well, the WWE has nothing for Gunther to do, nothing really for Sammy to do. They do have something for Sammy if Kevin Owens ever gets cleared, because they can either put.
I heard
he's
close.
I hope so.
I've heard he's close.
So they can either. I was hoping he would be cleared. That would have been a great feud.
Well,
Sammy as the champ when he won it in Saudi, and hey, here comes Kevin Owens. I thought Kevin Owens would come out, but they either put him as a team and they'll be so over, or they just have a feud for a belt.
I could see Kevin Owens coming out to help Sami Zayn in whatever match he has at SummerSlam. I can see Kevin Owens coming out to help him.
I don't know if it's that soon.
Like I said, I heard he was close.
So, back to SummerSlam. So it's the American Nightmare
Saturday night's main event
versus the Straight Edge Superstar, which that's Cody Rhodes and CM Punk, who's he looks like a wrestler now, dude.
The rumors are out there.
Dude is a wrestler.
The rumors are out there.
What rumors? He roided?
Some people are saying that.
I don't see him doing it.
I don't either.
They're gonna say that. I mean,
okay,
like he put this weight on a couple weeks. No MFers.
Well,
dude was gone since WrestleMania.
At the same time,
that was almost 6 months.
I don't think. I'm not saying Diana Ball, but I would say TRT. I would say TRT.
I don't know. I don't see Punk doing that.
TRT is different. That's just testosterone replacement. That just means your testosterone's a little bit low. You got to get them levels way back up, buddy.
I don't know.
Again, I'm not saying he's doing Diana Ball or anything like that.
I don't think that is the case with Punk. So it's those two versus Sami Zayn and Gunther. And as we said, stipulation was Zayn and Gunther win, 4-way title, SummerSlam. Well, it turns out, and it was a good match. It was for what it was.
No, exactly.
It was a good match. What's up, Miss Dina?
No, I like these kind of matches though. Like the preview of the
SummerSlam the preview of the pay-per-view.
Right, doesn't have to be the main event per se, but again, Cody and Punk.
Right.
Yeah. I love this. This is Vince. This is old school Vince booking right here.
So Cody and CM Punk defeated Sami Zayn and Gunther because Nick Aldis, the GM of SmackDown, interfered to get his payback.
Punk Gunther.
Huh?
Punked him. Wasn't he on the cover and Aldis came in and yanked him?
Gunther had Punk in the sleeper.
That's what it was. Okay,
and pulled the ref out. And
so here's what I was saying. I heard Aldis really never had a WWE run.
No, he came over. I want to say TNA. He's only like 38. He's been the GM, which I think him and Anna Pierce as the two GMs are doing great.
It's just amazing to me that he even got like the GM role without having a WWE run.
But what's to be determined is this a one-off match? Because now at SummerSlam, it's Gunther versus Aldis.
Cornette said the same thing. Is how do you write this into the storyline of if he's a GM, he shouldn't be a wrestler? So are you dropping your GM title, or again, is this just a one-off? Which one is it?
I think what may happen,
because he looks like he's pretty stacked.
Dude, he's still cut.
Again, I never saw him in anything else. Like, I have no idea who this dude is.
I think what's going to happen, and I predicted this, Gunther versus Aldis for SummerSlam.
Right.
It's going to come down to...
They've been brawling for a while, though.
Yeah, they've been going at it. I think it's going to come down to if Aldis wins, he's the GM, and Gunther's on Raw. If Aldis loses, if it's not a one-off, or if it is a one-off, Aldis to Raw, and Pierce to SmackDown.
I think Gunther would be a great GM.
No, I'm not saying as a GM. No.
I'm saying I think Gunther would be a great GM. No. I know he's not done in the ring, but I think Gunther would be great. Almost like when Regal was a GM. Regal was a great GM.
Dude, he was.
Well, again, I love me some Steven Regal, though. I mean,
I thought it was William.
Well, he was Steven, I think, in...
Is this like that Gian Sarcantolo guy that plays for the Yankees where he fucking changed his name? I thought it was William Regal. You're telling me he was Steven and changed? They don't change names in wrestling.
I think he was Steven Regal in NW or
he was
WCW.
Yeah, he was.
Lord Steven Regal.
I'm just, dude. He's still there in WWE, behind the scenes.
Yeah, he is. He's a agent, I think.
So it's going to be interesting. If it's a one-off, he'll be back in SmackDown as GM. I think the ultimate end of this is Gunther goes to Raw.
Back to Raw, yeah.
Because there's no one really in SmackDown for Gunther.
Well, we don't know because we don't watch SmackDown.
We've seen a couple, but who does SmackDown have? You know,
Cody, right?
They have Cody, and they have CM Punk,
and they have the tag team champion women, Fatal Fury or whatever the hell their name was.
Is it SmackDown or was that a Raw deal?
I've never seen them on Raw.
Well, do the women have 2 tag team championships?
Probably. It's all about equality. It's all about equality.
Look, no offense, but the women's roster isn't as big as the men's roster, so you should have one tag champ, and the tag champ should go back and forth.
I agree.
Just like with the tag champs for the men.
Yeah, they should do that too.
Dude, don't build up a tag division when there's not very many great tag teams out there currently to put on match after match after match. Let them go back and forth. I mean, yeah, but what do we know? We're just 2 dumb shits out here in Podunk, Oklahoma, doing a podcast because we're fans of sports, and we're trying to throw it from our view to everybody.
So let me ask you this question. This is a little bit off the topic, but not completely off the topic. Because you brought up backstage producers, right? You know, Shane Helms,
the Hurricane. I got to find that picture of you as Hurricane mask and me with the belt when we're at WrestleMania 19. Yeah. I got to find that.
All right. So, you know, him and Buff Bagwell
don't tell me something I don't want to hear about. Because I respect both those guys. Don't tell me what you're probably going to tell me. I don't want to hear it.
Buff was talking mess to Hurricane. Hurricane had like a water bottle that was full of ice, like ice that he was icing his shoulder with. Buff was talking a little stuff, and Hurricane freaking hit him with the the water bottle and
Okay, good.
knocked him.
Good.
The,
I thought you were going somewhere else with that.
oh, no.
I was like, dude, no,
Well, yeah, because
I respect both those guys. Don't give me that.
oh, no. Again, I guess there was a shoot fight in the locker room that had to be broken up by some of the bigger guys in the locker room. Because, again, Buff thought he was way more over than he was. And Hurricane was like, bro, you can't wrestle. You suck. You suck. You can't wrestle.
Yeah, I bet you Buff really couldn't. Kind of like Shawn Michaels.
Well,
In a real fight, where's he going?
Right. Well, and again, Buff was probably pilled the heck out too at the time. But
Probably. You know, I think he lost a leg too. Maybe both. I think I heard something about that.
No, I know he was really sick. I don't know if he lost a leg. I
think he had a really bad car accident years ago.
Right.
Yeah.
But I think there was something else that happened too, kind of along with, from too many pills back in the day. But I also want to say that he reached out to DDP too, which again, DDP is a godsend. He's a godsend,
some of these wrestlers, because he went through it. I wish DDP could have came up younger.
Oh, exactly. No, exactly.
He was like,
he didn't get over it until he was in his 40s.
But
dude, he helped Jake. Dude. He helped Jake. He helped Scott Hall before Scott died.
Yeah. He's helped a lot of them with DDP yoga.
Yeah. Again, that's where I really wanted to get into yoga, is after I saw that. There was another one that I saw. There was he was an Army veteran of some sorts that hadn't walked in like years because he was just effed up from the war. Bro, he started doing DDP yoga. He got back into like running. Literally,
DDP's doing amazing things.
Exactly.
In real life.
And you know what? I've never heard any wrestler say a bad word about DDP.
I haven't either.
Like even shoot interviews where they buried like 3 other people in the interview.
Right.
Hey, what do you think about DDP? Nothing but nice things to say about him. Yeah, I love me some DDP.
So overall,
sorry, didn't mean to interrupt that. Fine. But
so back to Saturday night's main event. We also have Roman and Jalen Brunson celebrated the Knicks title win, but it had a little bit of interference.
Okay, but hold on.
Seth Rollins.
Hold on. Before that, though, as they were doing it, though, and Roman was holding up the...
No, that's after.
Oh, that's after. Oh, okay, sorry.
Yes,
sorry.
The interference was before.
Sorry. Oh, that's right, because Jalen had to get in the way.
That's why it's called interference. They interfered in the middle of the thingy.
Go ahead.
And I mean, it was okay.
I forgot Bryce came out. My bad. I mean, Seth Rollins.
Yeah. And Tyrese Halliburton came out first.
A chair.
You love me a chair.
I love me some Hallie, right?
And Halliburton, he did not get physical. Neither did Brunson. I think that was probably part of the deal. Brunson had the surgery.
Right. Well,
he
had
the cast on.
Hallie's cleared. Shingles are gone. Hallie's cleared.
Well, but he did not get physical. I think he's ready for an NBA run.
Yes.
But it'd be interesting if they ever do a match. That'd be great.
I think once they're finally cleared and not injured after a season, I think we will see them at SummerSlam in a mixed tag match.
So, yeah, there was interference. Roman Reigns presented Jalen Brunson with that autographed custom WWE Knicks
belt.
Cool looking. I think
Very
the
cool.
blue looks better than the black strap. And then after the interference, they bring out the NBA trophy, which is what you're talking about.
Yes.
And you could tell by the way he was trying to hold that and balance it. I think he was trying to hold it this way and realize
this is top heavy. This is top heavy. Yes. I guess I didn't see it, but I had heard that he had somewhere in that thing. You can see him say, "Wow, this is heavier than I thought."
Yeah. That was cool.
Very cool.
So,
and again, also shows you how buff Roman Reigns is to hold something 45 pounds over his head, and he wasn't straining. But again, he might have said, "This is heavy."
Well, dude, it's on your wrist, so it's got some wrist and some. It's not just. Yeah, I crush you. So overall, the pay-per-view grade from Bleacher Report was an A.
Overall show?
For the whole show. I don't know if I can give it an A because of the Trick Williams match. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. I would have to give it a B You take Trick Williams out, this thing's an A+.
Oh yeah. But the celebrities stole the show.
They did. And hey, dude, it was at Madison Square Garden. The fans were hyped, dude. It was loud all night long.
I'm MVP is Cat.
No, MVP from Bleacher Report. I hadn't seen him do this.
Oh, I hadn't
Bleacher
seen
Report gave the MVP to Danhausen. Now, it didn't say if it was the skit, but Danhausen. I will say the Danhausen segment. That's the word I was looking for earlier. Danhausen segment, match, whatever.
Yeah.
MVP of the night.
Yeah. I would say the MVP of the night was Cat, though. Again, stepping up onto the ring apron, then stepping over the top rope. Very believable and good-looking choke slams.
Dude, I think that first one he went a little too hard, and then he held back on Dirty Dom.
But at the same time, those were good-looking choke slams.
They were.
For a mark or whatever, for a celebrity?
For a fan?
Yeah. Those were good-looking choke slams.
Dude, that first one was amazing.
But you got to think about that, too. That's seven, almost 8 feet in the air that you're getting slammed down to the ground, bro.
Right.
Yeah,
I think he didn't realize how much force was going to come down with them because McDonough about flipped, dude. He didn't land like here. He landed more here. And I think that's when Cat was like, oh, I could do this.
Again, and he was cool as
yeah.
He had swag.
He was
total swag.
He was a smooth cat out there.
But again, we both did say we do. Okay, one bad thing about Cat, little scared of heights.
Yeah.
Wouldn't get above the first rope.
He would not get to the middle rope. But it was cool. And he wanted his moment around. And he was trying to go around. And Danhausen's like, whoa, buddy. Don't make me curse you, or however he talks, to do the high five thing. Because Cat didn't get the third turnbuckle.
No, exactly.
He got 1, 2, and 4. Because the Mini-Hausens
won high fives. But again, I would say Cat was the MVP. Danhausen, Cat, whatever. That match, again, anytime Danhausen gets in the ring, he steals the show. He does.
And he don't have to wrestle.
And he'll never be the world champion, ever.
He don't need to be. He doesn't need it.
No.
He doesn't need it.
I would like to see him.
Andre the Giant. Andre the Giant did not need that belt.
I would like to see him as Intercontinental champion, though.
If I read back, Andre the Giant didn't even want the belt. They just said, look, it's got to be part of this story. You know what I mean?
Yeah, then he sold it to the $1 Million Man.
Yeah.
Which was great.
But that's what we got. We actually went a lot longer than I thought.
We went 2 hours.
I really thought we would.
Hour and 45.
Yeah. I really thought we would go a lot less. So we can banter. We can banter with the best of them. What are you, McAfee?
Right?
Bring out the kilt. Let's banter. We don't get $60 million.
Hey, McAfee. Pat, you have an open invitation to come on this pod anytime that you would like.
Or we'll go on yours.
Oh, yeah, we'll go on your show, too. Well, no, because we're working at that time.
Well, I'm from the area. I'll take vacation days. We ain't got to worry about hotel. I got family up there.
In Indianapolis?
Well, no, that's only a couple-hour drive.
Oh, okay.
Oh, Kevin's there. Kevin's in Indiana.
Is he?
Yeah.
Well, they're not in Indianapolis, per se. I think they're just north of it, I want to say, is where the Thunderdome is. But
so, all right, to the ones of the nuns, we appreciate you as always.
Yes, thank you so much for watching. Hey, just remember to like and subscribe. If you already are subscribed, what I need you to do, I need you to call your mom and have your mom subscribe. If she's subscribed, call your best friend. Have them subscribe. It doesn't sign you up for anything. It just helps the podcast out. It just helps us to maybe make some money.
It helps us not go kneecap some MFers.
Right. Oh, speaking of kneecaps, Conor McGregor came out and said that he tore his meniscus and his ACL, and he should be back by next summer. So the April date that was talked about is not in play anymore. Looks like it'll be next summer, is what he has said.
Maybe he'll be back in Vegas.
Also, one other piece of MMA news: Dustin Poirier has came out. You heard he got in trouble at the airport, right?
No. Is he coming out of retirement because he needs a paycheck?
No. This is good stuff. He had a little too many in the airport bar, got into it with a
flight attendant.
Yeah. And got kicked off the plane. But he has quit drinking. He's come out and said he has quit drinking because his dad's an alcoholic, and he doesn't want his kids to see him like that anymore.
Kudos to him.
Definitely kudos to him.
I know some people out there, even a certain special one that really needs to quit and isn't gonna no matter what, and it's never that person's fault, and it's always someone else's fault. But anyway, so the ones and the nuns, we're down one more Packer fan. Quite a few more to go. Deuces.
Appreciate you. Till next week.
Thank you all for tuning in. I hope this week your team gets a win. Always stay away from sin. Maybe next week you'll see Blake and Gwen. Big thanks from Maxarelli and Poppa is the NIL free agency. Drink too much, you have to pee. College transfers should pay a fee. So if you plant your flag like Baker, Love, Carrywood, and King Felix, our champs like the Hawks and Bears, bear down like Kelvin, tune in next week for another show. You know it will be good to go to the ones of the nuns. Please subscribe if you're new.